Welcome to day 3 of our Wales holiday. Here's what we got up to today. So Tenby was the first place we went to. It's got a really lovely beach and we had a nice walk along the promenade into the main town centre and got lots of views of this castle as well. David, please give me your opinions of Tenby.
Nice.
Another gem from David there. We also found Tenby Brewery where David bought some beers, naturally. And we got a great view of the town from the vantage point at the top of the hill near to the museum, which we couldn't go into because it wasn't open. But this just gives you a bit of a flavour of Tenby. They also had some seal watching, wildlife watching boat trips going from the harbour, but we were planning on doing this another time, so we didn't go. In hindsight, I think we would have been better staying off in Tenby a bit longer. So here we are trying to figure out if there's anything else to do here that we haven't seen that isn't closed or that isn't food. Ideally, again, we would have gone over a lunchtime and gone to a nice pub or restaurant, but we didn't plan it particularly well.
Yeah, I don't think there's really much else to see, really.
Okay, so the next port of call was a nice place called the Stackpole Stacks, or the Green Bridge, which looks like this. Unfortunately, this is not a photo I took because it was closed when we went, because the army has a shooting range nearby. So instead we ended up at the Stackpole Inn, which was a really, really lovely place for lunch. It was really sunny, lovely to sit outside, had an absolutely fantastic meal as well, which I think was probably the best meal we had on the whole trip, so well worth the detour. We then headed down to Stackpole Quay, which looks like this. Didn't spend long there as there isn't much to do. Then we were on to St David's, which was the second to last thing we were doing today. Again, lovely and sunny whilst we were there, so we thought we would go and get an ice cream at Gianni's, which I had heard about before. I would say that the ice cream was nice, however it wasn't outstanding, and David managed to get one that just tasted of cold, so that was interesting. This is St David's. That cross is from the 14th century. And there is David doing a little dance with this lovely sign. Again, we got there quite late in the day, so we didn't actually go into the cathedral, but it is very beautiful and absolutely massive. Now, the next bit of the journey was to the Blue Lagoon. As you can see, we did quite a lot of driving on this day, but the Blue Lagoon was our last stop at around 5 o'clock. And we stayed there for quite a while, to be honest, but it's in a really beautiful location, although the drive down to the parking is steep, so be a little bit cautious of that if you've got a big car. There were lots of people at the Blue Lagoon, and I think it's a popular place, so we were actually quite lucky to go at the time we did because there weren't loads and loads of people around. There were people flinging themselves off cliffs, which I would never have done, but it was quite fun to watch for a little bit of time, and I did try and get some photos of them doing it as well. There was also a very, very noisy dog who did not like the fact that people were jumping into the water, but hey ho. All in all, it was a lovely place to end the day, and we went back to our Airbnb for the evening to relax. Oh, I'm taking a video, I didn't mean to take a video.